As always, the first job after a trip is to make sure our chickens are looking pretty good, and they were looking terrible. They were down to 100% unclean, dirtiness, absolute mess. There's a stupid amount of eggs in there, up to 66 so far, and there's still one full bay in the hutch, which is a little bit mad, if you ask me. We got a stupid amount of chicken eggs. Definitely not letting all of those grow all over again. That was my nightmare. But yeah, otherwise we're looking pretty good. I think now that we are back, I kind of need to focus on gaining weight. We've just come into March. It's the 2nd of March. We're about a month away from having to start grinding food and getting some things going. Making sure that we can... that's quite cool. Wonder if we can just gain the blade. Interesting. But yeah, we're about a month away from putting a lot of energy into farming, because that's one thing I would like to do now that we're in spring, or coming to spring. And yeah, kind of just cracking on in that end, getting some bits done. It's been an entire year since I've even been able to look at the stuff, so it would be a shame to waste it, I think. But first things first, as always, we need some weight gain. I am struggling. We're getting close to that next level of fitness as well, which is going to help us long term. But currently we're still a little bit behind. A bit further behind than I want to be. But it's all good. We move. We move, and we move swiftly. I think it's just a sack that we don't need. Yeah. I reckon we take a different truck. That one's kind of seen better days at the minute. But one of these could be a golden. Maybe this one. I feel like she looks pretty good. Yeah, that would do nicely, wouldn't it? That would do nicely. Plenty of space in the back for any fish. Let's get to it. What we haven't done is pump the tyres up. I'm not making that mistake again. These ones are all actually pretty good. I guess we didn't need to pump after all. Lovely. But yeah, what I'm kind of thinking is we still need those welding books and the metalworking books, but I might try and just push through to level 4 or maybe even level 5 so we can start working on some short swords. Now, I don't know if that's going to do long blade or short blade, but it's something that I wouldn't mind finding out. I think getting those bits underway and actually figuring out what we can do is probably a really good idea, because the longer we leave it, the tougher it's going to get. And yeah, basically, that's basically it. The less propane we're going to have, and the harder things are sort of going to be. But we can kind of cross that bridge when we get there. I am a little bit more inclined to just grind my way through it and see how we go. But I'd like to not, if I can. You know what I mean? I'd like to do it with the assistance of the book, because it makes life so much easier, saves so many resources, and just makes for a better life. But to start the day, let's go do some fishing. Fingers crossed we can see the ruts through the fog. Otherwise it'll be a slow day. So I'm creeping my way down here. Completely forgot that we moved all the cars. This place is such a breeze now, it's so nice. I think there is another car down here as well that's like brand new that we could take home. It's one thing that may be worth checking out. Maybe sooner rather than later. Yeah, this is going to be rough, isn't it? This is going to be rough, I know it already. Can we see literally anything? No. Fingers crossed this doesn't take too long. That's a bit better. We can just about see what we're up to. Let's take you, let's attach some bait to it. There's bait on there. Perfect. Well done. Let's just try there and see how we go. See how we go. Got ourselves a live one. What's she gonna be? She looks pretty good. A 38 centimeter medium smallmouth bass. I'll take it. Not a bad little find for a first fish. Not a bad little find. Way better than it was midwinter anyway. It's a big boy as well by the looks of it. We are heavily overweight. Nice. Back in for round 2 almost immediately. What we got? It looks like a fish. A 30 centimeter small walleye. Are both of these good? Yeah. Yeah, they are. Very good. Nice. Oh, it's a good day. It's a good day already. I do kind of want to use one of these fish as bait, but I might wait until the evening. Till about 6ish. I think that's when the fines start picking up. Let's see how we go. God, that says a big boy. 20 centimeter big bluegill. Very nice. Too small for slicing. But we can slice it. Maybe we chop her down and just use that one as bait. Probably not the worst idea. The fish fillet. to the fishing lure. I think some of the smaller ones just aren't really worth keeping hold of, you know. I feel like the weight that it gives us compared to the fish that we could catch kind of works out a lot better that way. Looks kind of smallish. 18 centimeter small channel catfish. Should do. Yeah, we haven't actually done too bad for fish. It's nice. I like it a lot. Hopefully we can get a few more goodies. Feels like we got a bit of a monster on the line. He's put up one hell of a fight, that's for sure. Come on, fella. Ooh. Reel her off a bit. We do not want to break that line. Not for a second. Oh, this better be good. I bet it's like an empty tin can. Oh, Christ. Reel her back. Reel her back, son. Come on. Ooh, there she goes. Let's try and keep it out of the red if we can help it. She's so close. So very close. Come on. You got this, boy. You got this. No catch. You're joking. After all of that. No catch. Oh, that's so annoying. So annoying. Ah, well. You live and learn. Caught ourselves a big one. 44 centimeter medium largemouth bass. Not bad. Not bad at all. With a rotten worm as well. It's pretty wild. There's a nice rat. Hopefully we can get another good boy. I think between 6 and 10 is still the preferred time to fish. Gets a little bit cold and a little bit dark this time of year, but food is food at the end of the day. Not going anywhere no matter how dark it is. Got another bite. Quite an easy reel. What's it going to be? Small bluegill. She'll do. Can we cut that down? Ah, no need to just yet. We'll use the rotten worm for now. One more rotten worm for a big boy. Are you ready, fish? Aye, aye, goddamn captain. So ready. Is it a big boy? It's an empty tin can. Lovely. That can stay on the ground. Change line for twine. Oh, it's still got a worm on the line. Beautiful. Where you at, Mr. Rat? There we go. Managed to catch ourselves the error fish. We're up to 700, 800, 900. Damn, that's a lot of fish. Hopefully he didn't take the bait. He did in fact take the bait. Ah, oh, classic. Just literally started spamming the errors through the roof. Not really what you want when you're out fishing, that's for sure. No more evening bites, I don't think. Taken forever. I think I stood for like half an hour with the line in the water to no avail. So I reckon we just head back. Head back, eat up, and I guess live happy. Too small for slicing and too small for slicing. Not really ideal, but that's okay. 2 little fish in a big pond is not the worst thing when you've got so many other big fish. Not a bad day, that's for sure. Let's make the fishiest roast we've ever made. Ever. I probably should have done a stew or a soup and just filled it with fish and beans and all of that jazz, but it's all good. We'll do a nice roast. I feel like he could use a good roast. Add 1 egg in there just for good measure. Let's get the condiments in. There should be some oil and stuff over this side just to add to those calories. Some margarine and some rosemary. I feel like that'll work. That would tie in the chicken quite well. Where you at, Mr. Cooked? There we go. Alright, let's sling down half of this. It knocked us out. Knocked us out. That means the fish, whatever, is the one. 2 rotten fillets. Do you reckon we can use that as bait? Yeah. We'll use those as bait. It's a shame that is too small for everything. Sling that straight in the bin, I reckon. Sorry, Mr. Fish. I'd hate to say you're not going to be wasted, but you absolutely are. And there we go. She's gone. Next, one more. I reckon we go for a big boy. Let's go for a stew or a soup. Whatever feels right. 1 empty pot. Beautiful. But yeah, game plan whilst we're home is to try and crack on with some metalworking and things like that. I think getting ourselves a blade before heading back to Louisville is just going to be quite fun. Kind of excited for it. So I do have a few plans for when we get back, but whether they pay off or not are completely different questions. It'll be fun to try, regardless. So I think just beyond our base in the mall is a pretty good spot. There's quite a few places out there that look like they're book ready, you know? Let's just grab some eggs and maybe some pasta. But yeah, it's like a big community centre and stuff just past where we're living. And I feel like that could provide everything we need. I know winter's over now, but I still don't really want to waste the gear. Because, yeah, there's still so much gear to be used. It would be a shame to pour it down the pan. But if it comes to it and I need to, I kind of have to suck it up. But yeah, until then, I want to make the most of every single fibre that we can. And skill books are the way to do that. I think to start with, we should just clear up the ground. Get rid of the trees and, well, I guess lug some stuff straight into this forge area. We're going to need a lot of charcoal to do what we want to do. So cracking on and getting a lot of this out of the way and just round it up will make our life a bit easier. Maybe not initially with, you know, just doing the tedious yard work, but yard work is also very important. Wouldn't mind clearing up that bush as well. See you, bush. Didn't want you anyway. How many more trees we got over here? A lot. Silly amount. It's a shame. You know what? I might leave some of the smaller ones because it is a shame to chop them down and waste all of that good gear when we can just hold out not even that many months to get the good stuff. I feel like that's the best way to do it. Yeah, I'm kind of happy with myself for having some restraint there because I could quite easily just tear through it all. It's nice that smaller trees do actually have a big impact now as well. It's a lot of gear that you're throwing down the pan, especially later on when you do actually need them because they do take a while to grow. I know trees are a pretty much endless resource, but it's still a thing that takes its sweet time to get itself up there. So if you do manage to work through every tree in the game, A, be incredibly impressed, and B, you're going to be kicking yourself for chopping down those smaller trees, even if it does never happen. Or a bunch more here, yeah, there we go. Nice. Alright, that would do pretty much all the charcoal that we needed to do. Charcoal burn and pile. Ah, that's annoying. Need 2 logs per thing, and we've only got enough for 1. Always good. Always handy. Should be right. They weigh an absolute ton as well. That's wild. 0.8 per thing wound up to be about 20 just from taking 2 logs. Not bad going, I'd say. But incredibly heavy. Incredibly heavy. Tell you what, I haven't checked on for a while. 32%. Okay, yeah, we need some parts. That's like ready to blow kind of low. That's not good. And we've only got 7. Sick. Hopefully there's some more over the other side. Because yeah, that's not a lot. That's scary though. Like incredibly so. Definitely getting on top of that. Is there any in here? Are we going to get lucky? If they're anywhere, they're probably going to be in the unit in the garage. Yeah, hopefully. Found 1. Doesn't quite help too much, but every little helps, I guess. It's better than none. Not good. Tell you what, though, it is great for repair. Electrical skill, sorry. Repairs are great for electrical skill. It's a shame you can't just click it once and it does it all for you now. It's a little bit annoying. Yeah, we shouldn't be too far off the next level. Oh, that did absolutely nothing. Nice. Perfect. Damn. How the mighty skill level is full. Alright, let's see what we got up here. I think I'm going to grab a duffel bag. Wanted to take an empty one, but I guess the full one will have to do. Dump all of that gear just here. The copper scraps and stuff and all of the scrap metal will move over to the furnace at some point. But just for now, whilst we're testing and playing, let's just get everything we can to the forge. Aluminium scraps. Just a whole lot of scraps. I think all of those can only be smelted. Not really ideal, but I guess we'll do one more load. Okay, we've actually got a lot that we can do. That is very nice. Let's just have a little scroll through the list and see what else we can do. Iron chunks. Yeah, it's all the chunks and things that do make the difference. Should really get a metalworking chisel and ball peen hammer up here as well. Yeah, let's go do that. I think we've got some tongs in the area. Yeah. Just need a hammer and chisel, I think. We can do a fair amount. It's quite cool. We can forge an iron band. I remember when those used to be almost impossible. Forge band into quarters, 4 small iron bands. Again, also quite cool. Forge a cup, cooking pot. Yeah, loads of stuff. Loads of stuff. Let's get to the important hardware, however. What do we need for a long spearhead? Very simple. That could be quite cool. A machete blade, level 9, that's the only kicker. Forge scrap metal short sword. Forge short sword blade. And we just need a handle, I guess. That I think we should aim for. Forge simple short sword blade. That's another good one to aim for. Level 6 isn't so bad. Oh, that's going to be tough. That is going to be tough. Forge metal body armor. That'd be quite cool. But again, level 6 metalworking and 3 tailoring. Forge a metal mask. I would quite like to do these though. Forge a metal neck guard. Get the old cod piece out. I will do some of this stuff just because it does look cool. But I think just for the basis of we need to get things done, I'm going to start breaking some stuff down. Just because if we don't, we're not really going to get anywhere. I think I want a bar. Forge bar half from bar quarters. Forge bar into rod. Cut bar. I guess we just cut the bars. Cut the bars until we can't cut any more bars. Put them all back together and job done. Metalworking isn't actually doing anything so far. Oh, that's meant to be the welding bit, isn't it? Yeah, that's meant to be the welder's job. Oh well. Forge bar half from bar quarters is the one that we want next. 18. This should fly through straight to the next level. There we go. It's down to 3.3. It's almost not worth it. Yeah, we're going to need a book. But we are up to level 4. Are there any blades that we can do at level 4? Not really. Can we get a spearhead? We can do a spearhead. Steel bar quarter. Should be able to whip up one of those. What we got? One steel bar. Cut bar. Gives us 2 quarters. And then spearhead. Blade. Spearhead. Perfect. Not too sure what that gave us, but it'll do. Dump the quarter. Straight on the grindstone to sharpen the blade. Maintenance XP. Nice. And we can do the chisel too. Handy. Very handy. Alright, let's dump this bag up here just for good measure. Can be our little on the move one. And we have got a sapling that we can carve into a spear. And then just bind these two together, I'd assume. Carve long stick. No. Okay. How can we bind that? Maybe some twine? Okay, we need a long stick for this one. Rather than the spear itself, which does kind of make sense. A little bit annoying, but does make sense. Get on board, get moving. Or a sapling, actually. We've got plenty of saplings. I do just want to see how this does, because it does look quite cool. I'm quite ready for it. And then, yeah, I think that's literally all we need. Bind spearhead with twine. Let's just go back to the spear. Whichever one's highest, I'm on board with. Bind spearhead with wire. That's probably the one we want. I feel like that's gonna hold on a lot better than the rest. Man, whole lot of work. Bind spearhead with wire. Hunter knife, sapling. Wait. We're not using up the... Hang on. I've literally just had... I feel like I'm going around in circles. Let's trade you out for... wherever that spearhead went. Yeah, we've got the metal spearhead there. I've literally just seen it. Unless it has to be... I have no idea. There we go. Just needed some fiddling about. We've got one metal spearhead and the rest is golden. What do this do for us is the question. 13 maintenance. Not bad. Spear with metal head. Looks to be in pretty good shape. Should we go and test it? We should sleep first and then test it, but that looks cool. I like it. It's going to make some funky long-term weapons, that's for sure. Quality check then. This is the normal spear. Not bad. We are currently, what, level 0. We literally have 0 level. Cool. I'm going to try and bump the fitness up slightly as well, just running everywhere. Come on. If we can get even a single one swing with the crafted spear, it'll be a nice upgrade, regardless. Do you know what I mean? You're fake dead. Get out of it, boy. There we go. Damn. It's been a while since I've seen one of those. Any more for any more? Let's at least rest whilst we're here. There's plenty of booze in here as well. Could be a nice one to come and loot at a later date. Could even get a lot of smashed glass out of it. That's not a bad idea. Come around, break some glass. Well, drink whatever we can. Smash the glass after and get our glasswork up. It's not the worst idea. Not the worst idea. Alright, let's just try and break this off and see how we go. Super slow compared to how they used to be. No more big swings either. Like the big stabbers. Hello. I was hoping you'd be a big stab to the back of the head. Wow. I mean, there's a holding up well though. It's almost gone, but she's doing okay. Should really take those parts as well, just in case. Straight in the bag. Straight in the bag. Hello. Alright, it's got a break from this one. This one. There we go. You get there in the end. Let's just crunch her down with that. I don't really want that. Broken long stick. Thanks, but no thanks. Now let's go and test out the spear with a metal head. We can sharpen it, which is nice. Seems a bit quicker. Hasn't actually changed shape at all, which is pretty good. Okay, there goes a little bit of sharpness. We can just fix that immediately. I'm going to try and keep on top of it just for a solid check. 2 more. I mean, once our spear starts going up, we will start seeing this improve a lot, but I feel like we might be a little bit of a ways out. Plus side though, the spear head is going to be held on for a while. Maybe not. Maybe not as long as I thought. Already seeing the damage. Hey up, fellas. I mean, quite cool, nonetheless. Definitely could find a purpose for it. And we're halfway to level 1. Not bad. Not bad at all, I'd say. Not bad at all. Spear's not doing too bad. We have got a chance to bring back a doghouse for Rosie here, though. Any food? A water dish. I'll take it just for good measure. Didn't break. Beautiful. We got ourselves a doghouse. Lovely. Ah, that's nice. She's going to be well happy. I mean, she might not use it, but completely irrelevant. It's going to make me happy knowing that I've got that for her. You know? It's the little things. Can we bust in and see if there's a bookshelf? Or, oh, fruit jam. I'll go well with some pancakes. Hell yeah. Was there anything in that bin bag? No. In the garbage bag, a satellite dish. Interesting. Imagine if we just found the exact thing we were looking for in that bookshelf. I think I'd cry. Both of happiness and just sheer anger. It's right around the corner all along. But that's okay. We move swiftly onwards to the next house. Alright, 4 Zeds. Can we effectively take these out? Still worse so far. Okay, good effort. Nice. Yeah, this can definitely work. This is a great weapon. I'm very pleased with this. I feel like this could maybe be a new late game meta for sure. It'd just be nice to have a bit of variation to the fairly consistent long blunt, you know? If we can find something that just trumps it, even slightly, I'll take it. And the spear could be it. Maybe the spear is still king, after all. Can I fill some water, please? Thank you. Anything in the fridge? Nah. No fruit jam in this house. Not a jam man in sight. Imagine Little raccoon number 4. I mean, is it a male or a female? Ah, it's a male. Wonder if we can just pet him for the road. The set's creeping over. Yeah, I knew it was a bad move. Knew it were a bad move, but it was worth it. Ah, there's a big old stabber. Very nice. Almost level 1 too, so they should get a bit more consistent. Maybe. We should at least get slightly better with it. Haven't seen a motorbike helmet in a very long time too. There we go. What a beauty. What a beauty. Come on, fellas. So it'd be nice to check this car out to our right as well. Oh, we got a party home nearby. Very nice. Come on. Oh yeah, they're getting busy too. Wonder if the present is going to be a nice welding level 3 book. I mean, I'll take a metalworking one too. Any would do at this point. Come on. Ah, brilliant. Come on. Pain sets in. Oh yeah, muscle strain all round. Brilliant. And there's one behind me. Come on, fella. Alright, they're good, but they're slow. At least early doors. Completely understandable. Yeah, I'm going to tuck out here, I think. How are we looking for sharpness? Still pretty good. It's hanging up with the head condition. Yeah, you know what? Let's get away first, and then we can figure the rest out. Kind of want to rest before even thinking about doing the rest. Ooh, there's a bookcase. Pretty mega one too, and a house alarm. Classic. Burn and pile, primitive forge, and whatever else in between. Ah, what a dog. Alright, might be able to get lucky in here. It's a very brave game resting inside the house with a house alarm, but kind of curious to see if we can actually withstand the mess. You know what I mean? It's been a while since I've had a lot of Zeds drawn into one area, and I feel like whatever's left here, if they're drawn to that, that'll pretty much leave this place ours, which would be quite nice. Sunstone Motel. I'll leave that for now. I think there's a basement on this, unless that is just a cupboard. Yeah, just a cupboard. There is no back door here either, which is not ideal. Yeah, let's make our own way out the back window. As much as I want to test this out, I don't really want to push my luck, you know? Still want to live at the end of the day. Still gotta live. But pushing them through the back door, always worth it. And there's a bookshelf I missed? Maybe not. Pointless anyway. Let go. Come on, fellas. I'm having way too much fun with this spear, I'm not gonna lie. Way too much fun. It's quite nice to use my own weapons on it. Do you know what I mean? And they're so easy to make as well. This could be a good future crafter as well, to be fair. Thinking about it. It's not actually the worst idea. Any more for any more? Come on, cowboy. Yeah, it's the big swipers that do it. They are what we're aiming for every single day. Alright, if we're clever, we might be able to sneak in, rest up, and then probably get back to base. See what that blue car's saying. It could be the key to our trailer issues. Forgot about the party home too. There's a whole lot going on down here today. I wonder if we've mapped this area out yet. Questions. Kind of. We've been down this far, but haven't quite covered all the bases. It might be worth doing a quick loot, you know? I mean, we definitely don't have time today, but we could do a top to bottom little sneak around. See what's going on, see if there's anything of value. Ah, it is also episode 50. We could always get back and make some pancakes. Yeah, I feel like that's a good idea. Hopefully this car's got fuel. Head back, make some episode 50 celebration pancakes, and call it a day. I reckon that's a good way to spend today. Yeah, let's do that. Got gas in the battery as well. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Right side's the one we want. Nice and cozy in the front seat. No real gains, to be fair. Nothing we're really after anyway. Hot water first time too. What a beauty. What a beauty. Tell you what, it's a speedy little car. I do enjoy it, but it's definitely a big, big health hazard, especially to me. Mr. Speed King. Oh, yeah, full 360. It's kind of hoping to go for a big drift, but yeah, didn't quite nail that one. Still though, she is rapid. I wonder if we can pull off the drift back into the house. Ready? Skirt. Little one. Doesn't quite count, but I'll take it. I will take it. Should get a big old U-turn to finish. Not quite. She'll go. Lovely. Alright, let's close the front gate and dish up a pie. It's been a while. It's been a while. I don't know if we've got... Oh, we've got fish, to be fair. Could make a big fish pie. That's not a bad idea. Yeah, 3 fish fillets. How are we making this pie? It should be somewhere. Might even just be able to work it out from there. No. Okay. P-I-E. Prepare pie dough. Ooh, okay. Ah, there we go. Nice. Just had to move about an inch further. One lot of pie. What do we do with this? Cook it? Search pie again. Sling that in the oven. I think we can add our toppings to it from there. No. Okay. Prepare pie. We need it to be close to the things. Okay, there we go. Pie preparation. Savoury pie. Didn't quite miss it this time. That'll do. We could get some chicken too. Do I feel a bit guilty getting a chicken? Fish and chicken pie probably doesn't sound too great, but would be quite tasty. You know what? We could do fish and we gotta have some sort of jar or something in here that we can mingle in. Chicken and fish and broccoli? Chicken and broccoli would be good. Not quite sure, you know? What goes well with fish? I don't really eat a lot of fish, I'm not gonna lie. Fish and bell peppers. I guess maybe on a good day. I didn't know we could make lids. Forged jar lid. Funky. Cool. Cool. Alright, can we add that to the pie? A jar of bell peppers. There we go. Please pick up the pie. Don't just leave it on the ground. There's a lot of things in there. Can't reseal it, can I? Open jar, close jar. Make 6-pack of mac and cheese. Okay, we are going to have to work through these bell peppers quickly. Annoying. It's one tasty looking pie. And a very, very strong request to be a civilized gentleman. Let's slice this puppy. Hopefully we get like 6 out of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 big old pie slices. Well, there's dinner. Tasty dinner too. What a way to finish the day. Hopefully they all fit. 1.34 per thing. Okay, that's going to be a little bit tight. Not going to fit in there either. Is there anything we can get rid of? 2 rotten fillets. Guess they can probably go into the thing. Still doesn't quite give us enough space, but we'll make it work. We'll figure it out. I think for now, though, I'm going to love you and leave you on that wonderful note. It's been a day. It's been a busy day too. Kind of proud of how far we've got. Even prouder of how wonderful this spear with a metal head has been. It's been absolutely grand. We can sharpen it up now too. Head condition is definitely going to take a little bit of work. I think as the spear grows, our maintenance is getting better, and as our metalworking grows, everything should just start falling together. But for now, I'm going to love you and leave you in the back room of our base. Thanks for watching. Massive thanks to members supporting the channel. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Massive thanks to absolutely everyone for hitting episode 50. It's been grand. It's been a great run, and I'm so surprised we're still in this base. 7 months later. 8 months later. Can we get the thing? 8 months later, we're still here. It's been wonderful. It's been absolutely wonderful. But yeah, I want to say goodbye. I'll see you next time. Peace.